All right, it is movie review time again. And today I saw the first of the wide release movies of 2023, and that is M3GAN. Now, M3GAN is rated PG-13, and it is a Blumhouse release along with Universal, so it's Universal in conjunction with Blumhouse. And of course, James Wan is connected to this. He is one of the producers and one of the people credited with the story. And of course, they definitely have a wheelhouse of producing thriller / horror type movies. And of course, this is along in that vein. And first, I'm going to say M3GAN is the best movie of 2023 and the worst movie of 2023. Of course, it's only January, and it is, as I just said, the first major wide release of 2023. So there's still a long time to go. I'm going to say this is by no means going to fall into anyone's top 10 at the end of the year, but it also, in most cases, is not going to be in the bottom 10. It's pretty decent. I did like it. It doesn't set any new territory. There's themes that are covered that have been covered before. In the basic concept is M3GAN is basically a robot that, in a sense, comes to life. And in a horror vein, we say it's probably more of a thriller. It's not horror as in just like scary jumps, monsters, things like that. I think the horror comes from, or the scares come from, the idea that this could really happen. It follows along a lot of those movies like Terminator. What if computers become sentient? Are they going to try and take over the world? And we know that, there was a story last year of a computer scientist who believed there was a computer somewhere that had turned sentient. We know of Sophia, who is that robot that has been all around the world. Reminds me a lot of M3GAN in this, but Sophia is real. And so I think that becomes kind of the scariness of this, is that this could be a possibility. And when you make that connection to something in the real world that could actually happen, it does become more terrifying. So I think it's pretty effective in what it does. Like I said, it doesn't set any new grounds for anything, but it does its job well. The acting is really good. The young girl in the movie who M3GAN basically decides she's going to protect at all costs does an extremely good job with her role. Her caretaker, whose character's name is Gemma in the movie, that actress does a really good job. Like I said, not a lot of jump scares per se, but I think, if you've seen the previews, you have a fair idea of what's going to happen anyway, but it still does a good job. I do like it. It's definitely a solid matinee movie, full price. If you just want to see it at night with a very large group, sure, pay full price. Matinee, I think, is plenty for this movie. So it is playing now. This is its opening weekend. I'd seen some projections that it was projected to be close to about a $30 million opening, which is a very solid January opening, especially again for the first part of January. So it looks like it's going to be a really good start for Universal and Blumhouse with this. And I think it's going to do quite well at the box office, and should definitely at least clear 50 million, if not go higher than that by the end of its run. So again, I liked it. I would recommend it. I'm actually going to give this 4 out of 5 stars.